Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now, the WBC are in the process of going around to all of their champions and talking about their status and plans to fight their mandatories and plans to fight voluntaries and all things like that. Now, this comes quickly in the wake of Dillian Whyte taking legal action against the WBC, so I don't know whether it has anything to do with that. They did specify that it's all champions, but they're going to say that anyway. They're not just going to say it's Tyson Fury, but ultimately I believe that is the reason why. They are going to contact Tyson Fury to discuss his situation as WBC World Champion. Obviously, Dillian Whyte has been waiting for an extremely long time, so he deserves his opportunity no later than February 2021. It was supposed to be May of this year. So Dillian Whyte is done waiting, and he has every right to take legal action against the WBC considering the way he has been treated, and he's done everything asked of him. So there is nothing wrong with Dillian Whyte taking legal action against the WBC. He has a right to, because obviously he has been forced to fight this guy, that guy. He said this is a final eliminator, but ultimately he's never got his opportunity. So now's time for Dillian Whyte to take legal action and make sure that it's set in stone that he has that fight before February 2021. Now, naturally, that is going to cause some problems for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder because obviously they are planning to fight in November or December, meaning that then the winner only has 3 months or even 2 months to get ready for Dillian Whyte. So that's not a long period of time and they cannot do that. At this level, they need a sufficient break period and then they can go back into camp. A good 3-month camp is what they need in order to get prepared for a fight with someone like Dillian Whyte because he is not to be taken lightly. All you have to do is look at his resume and then you will see that Dillian Whyte is not someone you take lightly. So ultimately what is going to happen is the WBC are going to contact Tyson Fury and discuss his status as champion. Likely they will try and upgrade him to franchise champion because I just don't see how Tyson Fury can fight in November, December, then defend his belt again in February. It's just not going to happen. So I believe that Tyson Fury, if he beats Deontay Wilder again, will be upgraded to franchise champion. Bob Arum, Tyson Fury's promoter, has previously spoke about that happening. He said he doesn't see why his marquee fighters should be fighting mandatories. He believes that they should be fighting whoever they want, which I guess is fair enough. They should be fighting the bigger fights, but ultimately that's the whole point of the organizations. That's the whole point of fighting your way up through 10, 9, 8, all the way to 1, so that you get your opportunity at the true champion. That's how it works. That's how you get the new ones come through. Tyson Fury, back in his day, was a mandatory to Vladimir Klitschko with the WBO. That's how he got his opportunity to fight for it. So Tyson Fury climbed his way up and became mandatory to a governing body. That meant he was able to get the fight with Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko had to fight him or vacate his title. So that is the reason why it is so great having these young fighters coming up, because we don't know who is going to be the next star. You have like Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce coming through, Hrgovic as well. Alexander Usyk is there still, a mandatory to Anthony Joshua. The heavyweight division has a pool of heavyweights sitting just outside of the champions who are waiting for their opportunity. So by making someone franchise champion and relinquishing their responsibilities to face their mandatories, that means that all of these young fighters will never get that opportunity to fight the champion, to fight the best in the division, and then be considered as the best. Tyson Fury had that opportunity, so I believe that it's only right that other fighters have that opportunity. I know that we want to see the big fights. We want to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, but what we also want to see is the next big thing coming up. And that is what is so great about boxing. We don't know who is going to be the next big thing. Who'd have thought it would have been Tyson Fury? I mean, if you look at Tyson Fury early in his career, he was a boy in a man's body. But against Vladimir Klitschko, he really matured and became the fighter he believed he always could be and became a world champion. And who's to say the next big star of heavyweight boxing is not just around the corner? That's why we need mandatories. That's why we need these younger guys to get their opportunity. Dillian Whyte is 32 years old, in probably the prime or coming into his prime. So he needs that opportunity now before it gets to the stage where he's going back. And then Dillian Whyte would have faced all of these top opponents, but not in heavyweight world title fights, meaning that they are great fights. And to be honest, those nights against Derek Chisora, Joseph Parker, and Oscar Rivas, great wins and great atmosphere in the arena. But still, they are not world title fights like they deserve to be. So I hope that Dillian Whyte does get this situation resolved with the WBC. Anyway, Tyson Fury will be hearing from Maurizio Sullivan and the WBC regarding his position as WBC World Champion and his plans for the future. Anyway, Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you are new. Thank you guys.